to make it better and better. My concern is that maybe backtest number 4 will be the best one. But then we'll go on to backtest number 10 and the code will be entirely different than backtest number 4. So I essentially need a way to look back. Since we're doing parallel processing, it's almost impossible for me to just sit there and watch all of the stats. And I don't want to go through all the backtests at the end, all the code, and rerun them again. I don't want to do that. I need a CSV I can look at, but I need some way to go get back to the code if it's far. Matter of fact, I want to have a variable. Let's see, a variable at the top of this code for the RBI PP that says save if over this ROI, or save if over, yeah, let's say return for now. And we'll just put it at 5%. No, let's put it at 1% return. Save if over 1% return, they'll get logged to the CSV. Let me know what you think, dude. How can we handle this? Another thing I want to do is I want to update the data saving of the final backtest. So the final backtest, right now we have backtest final, but it seems like a ton of backtests go in there. That's because we loop. I want to maybe have like a backtest working on or something. And these are the ones that we're iterating through. So that might be the solution to the above problem as well. Because we can just save all the working ones, the ones that we're working on, making better there. And then maybe the best one was, again, backtest number 3. So by the end, you know, I think we have 10 iterations max here. By the end, we could say something like, oh, snap, backtest 3 was the best. It had the best return. So let me go ahead and put that in the folder of backtest final. Essentially, the second thing here is I want to make sure to get the backtest final to only be the best of each strategy and to have less output there, because right now it's pretty messy. Thank you. Ask me any questions you have, and let's strategize on that first point as well. Then we'll go ahead and move on and code. Good morning, Rico. Good evening. How you doing, dude? Video unavailable? Damn. What do you mean? Pratham, what's up, bro? What do you mean video unavailable? 77751. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Okay, so first off, I think you're onto something really smart here. Let me break it down what I'm hearing. So by the way, this is how it works. It uses a bunch of AIs in order to research, backtest, and then implement. I think you know that, though. I told you that. Okay. It doesn't have any ideas, so I got to give it ideas. Let's go ahead and answer any questions here. Hey, Moondav. I think you're onto something. Really smart here. Let me break down what I'm hearing and propose a solution. Problem. Stats visibility with 5 parallel threads and up to 10 iterations. You want to watch all the stats scroll by. You can't watch all the stats scroll by. Best backtest buried. Iteration 4 might be the best, but by iteration 10, the code is totally different now. Folder clusters, backtest final is messy. It's messy. With all iterations instead of just the best ones. Proposed solution. Create a CSV that logs each iteration with strategy name, iteration number, all key stats, file path to the code, timestamp. Only log if return is over, save if return threshold. This gives you a searchable record where you can sort by return sharp whatever and instantly see which iteration won. 2 folder system. We're going to have the backtest working, all iterations being worked on. All 10 versions they've tested. Then the backtest final, only the single best iteration per strat. End of run best selector. After all iterations complete, read the stats CSV for the strategy. Find the row with the highest return or best metric. Copy that specific iteration to the backtest final. Clean and simple. One winner per strategy. So for the backtest final, we should just have it be the same rule as the log to CSV. So if we log to CSV, then we'll also put it in the backtest final because that means it's kind of good, you know? In this case, that means there may be more than one backtest final for each strategy if they hit our over our requested return, which we said would be 1% for now. I just want to see everything. CSV columns, which stats from BT.stats do you want? Max drawdown. I want all of them. I want all the stats, but I want to start with return, buy and hold, drawdown, Sortino, Sharp, and expected value, EV. CSV location, should this stats tracker CSV live in source? It should live in source data RBIPP.